Hi, today I would like to talk about uh, whether woman or man more successful than the other. Of course, as a human beings, it doesn't matter whether man or woman, all of us wants to be successful. All human individuals, they want to achieve something. They want to no one wants to be no one wants to be failed, but sometimes people ask question whether are women successful than man or men are successful than women. Of course, this question is about sex. I mean, what extent the factor of sex determines the achievement, human achievement. The answer is obviously we don't know. But there is something clear. Men and women, they can be successful as much as long as they don't face uh, big obstacles. As long as society doesn't hinder their progress. Uh, Sometimes people said that, for example, in mathematics, are women successful than men in mathematics, or are women successful than men in science? Or we could ask the opposite question, whether men are successful than women in maths or science or whatever. Uh, there is a widespread perception that men have better ability or more successful than women in maths or science. Uh, why, for example, men are more successful than women in math or in mathematics or science? Because they say that because of biological differences. Yes, of course, woman body, woman biology, and man biology is different. There is no doubt about that. But, and the result we are getting, female activity or male activity in the area such as mathematics or science could be different. But this is not because due to the biological differences. It is due to the works of men and women. If women work more than men, naturally they will be successful. But if men work more than women, they will be successful. So the point is that we should link the achievement of women or men not to their biology, but to their work, to their effort, to their hard working effort. So, but most of the time, uh, and we see this, for example, in older times, in old times, many people suppose that, for example, only men have mathematical ability, only men can achieve or solve mathematical problems. But today, in many exams, in many areas, we see that women, they are doing better than men in the area of mathematics. So that means that if women, they have chance, if work very hard, they could be better than men. So this is not a matter of biology. It is not a matter of uh, sex. It's not about being man or being male or female. It is about hard working. It is about uh, spending your effort in order to excel yourself in one particular area. Women and men, their achievement also depends on education, the quality of education they are getting. If women and men, if they get better education, if their educational conditions are good, so they could improve themselves. They could be good in social sciences, they could be good in physical sciences or mathematical sciences or biological sciences. So the factor of education is also important. Hard working is the first factor, and the second factor is about education. If women and men, if they get proper education, they could work in any fields. So, for example, we can't say to women, you are a woman and then you can't work in this area. For example, you can't be the manager. No, it's not about that. We have to provide them a good education, and then a good education for all people to society, and say, so whoever wants to work, whatever area they want, all areas are open to them. And then, if they have enough satisfactory qualification and abilities, they could work wherever, every field they want. So, openness is important. All fields, all fields of human life must be open to all human beings. For example, if one field just open to men and close to women, saying women cannot work there, So uh, this is not fair. This is not right. Especially in human history, uh, many fields, men generally, they could do whatever they want almost in every field, but in many fields, women are not allowed to work there. And they say, no, you are a woman. Because you are a woman, you are not allowed to work there. So, of course, this is not a balanced situation. There must be a balance. We can't just say women shouldn't work there because they are a woman. For example, let's say in political area. In older time, they say, for example, women cannot be the leader of the one country. They can't run the country. They can't be president. Or in the area of justice, many people claim that women cannot be attorney, they cannot be judge, or they cannot be prosecutor. Why? Because they say that women, simply because they are women, they are not suitable for these jobs. So these ideas are no longer valid. We have to open all areas, all jobs to all people without making discrimination whether they are male or female. So I think if we want to search the answer for the question of whether women or men are more successful than the other, we have to look at their motive. I think if the achievement motive or woman is higher than the man, most probably, women will be more successful. Or the achievement motive of men, if it's higher than men, if it's men achievements motive, if it's higher than women, probably men will be more successful. So we have to look at the achievement motive. And also, achievement, being successful. People shouldn't fear, scared of being successful. Sometimes sometimes people are afraid of being successful because they think that, especially women, they have this experience of fear of success. Many women could think that if they achieve, if they reach higher level of achievement, this achievement could pose their woman identity, that could pose a threat to their gender identity. They are worried about themselves. And considering human situation, maybe they are right to be worried about their achievement. So it is the task of man to eliminate this fear of achievement if women they have it. They say, please don't afraid. Dare to achieve. Achievement, your achievement is not a threat to your womanhood. But if social norms, if men say, if women achieve this, or if women reach this level or this position, this is not compatible with her woman identity. If there are such this sort of ideas, attitude, or approaches, probably woman is going to feel scared or be fearful. So, so in order to eliminate the fear of success, especially for women, society and men have responsibility. They must make sure that if women achieve something, if they reach higher levels or positions or whatever, they must make sure that at the end of this achievement, no negative consequences will happen. If women see that when they achieve something and nothing negative happens, so they say, oh, there is nothing to fear. So instead of fear of achievement, they feel themselves very secure. So achievement must bring to women security rather than fear. You know, in human history, there are many jobs, there are many fields considered to be uh, jobs for men. These are they say these are masculine jobs, these are masculine fields, these are masculine uh, pursuit, such as, for example, medicine, surgery, and so on. But Now we realize that we can't make separation, saying this job or this field is masculine field or this field is masculine job or masculine pursuit. The idea that jobs, activity, occupation must not be classified on the basis of gender, on the basis of sex. Principle, we must say all jobs are human jobs. All occupations are human occupations. So, when, for example, women become doctor or surgeon and so on, we shouldn't think that, oh, it's so strange. How can women become a doctor or a surgeon? Usually, a man surgeon is better than woman because it is a man job, masculine job. No, a, man, a, a, a female surgeon could be successful or even more successful than a man surgeon. So we have to think that surgery, medicine, and all other fields, they are not about masculinity or femininity. It is about humanity. So if people, human people, regardless whether they are man or woman, if they feel themselves, yes, they can do that. They can do this job. So let's open it. Let them do it. So this is a very important issue. And of course, people think that doing a job, men have overconfidence, women, they have low confidence. Because maybe in some cases, for some cases this could be said, but why women, for example, have low self-confidence? Why women have low self-confidence? Why men have overconfidence? Because probably women, they don't want to show their self-confidence, because if they think that if they show, if they display their confidence, if give the impression that women have self-confidence, they can do this job, because probably they feel their gender identity, their identity of womanhood probably would be threatened. So again, if society makes sure that if women display their self-confidence the way men do, nothing will happen to them. Nothing will happen to the identity of womanhood. So again, the matter of self-confidence, whether this self-confidence is low or high, it is not a matter of being um, man or woman. It is about how this self-confidence uh, perceived by outside, by society. So this is, I think, a very important issue. And when women show self-confidence, show uh, reach a level of achievement, society, teachers, family, peers, this achievement must be recognized, must be praised, must be encouraged. So in this regard, the attitude of teacher and parents, I think, is important. For example, if in one class, teacher always encourage male students and ignore female students, probably this attitude could have negative impact on female students. And similarly, if parents show positive attitude towards their sons, but they don't pay too much attention to their daughters, similarly, this also will have a negative impact uh, on uh, girls. So let me make my final point regarding the question of whether man or woman, which one is more successful. I think that it is not about gender. It is not about being male or female. It is about mindset. There are two types of mindset. The first one is fixed mindset. If you have a mindset, if you say, if you have just one idea, one changeable attitude or idea or approach to one problem, and you say, that's all I can do, I don't think this fixed mindset could lead us success and achievement. But if we have growth mindset, if every time we change our attitude, ideas, habits, and say, so I have to every time renew myself, I renew my understanding, look at the other ways. So if you have growth mindset, I think growth mindset lead us to success and achievement. So all of us, if we want to achieve something, if we want to reach better levels, higher levels, we have to adopt growth mindset rather than fixed mindset. So especially we must encourage women, say, dare to achieve and have growth mindset. Thank you.